my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for savouring the last few moments of this magical show with us, and it's about to get a whole lot cuter. If your idea of a perfect Saturday night involves cozying up with a blanket and some furry friends, oh, then you are in for a treat. Your early Christmas present, the annual Tears Sleepathon, is happening this November, and it's your opportunity to support one of the most incredible animal shelters here in the Western Cape and the people that work there as well.
Definitely. And joining us this morning, we have, to tell us more about the Sleepathon, is Luke alongside Callie and Katie alongside Nova. They are joining us today. Just to clarify, Luke and Katie are the humans.
And the girls look beautiful. Are they up for adoption?
They are. Shane, they're desperate to find their forever homes.
And they're turning on the charm offensive this morning. I love it. So, Luke, for the uninitiated, obviously we've had a front row seat to what you can do with these amazing sleepathons. This particular year got to be special because people want to embrace this opportunity. What's it all about?
So the Sleepathon is an amazing event for folks to get involved with animals who are looking for homes and you need a bit of help and support. And it's essentially a sleepover at the Tears Animal Rescue Shelter. So you'll spend a whole evening with rescue dogs or cats looking for homes.
Yeah. Well, Katie, I believe Nova has a very special and unique story. Why would you encourage people to support shelters and organizations like Tears?
Yes, well, Nova came to us. She was really severely emaciated and had terrible mange. And basically on death's door, her sibling had actually passed even. And someone brought her to us. And for a little while, we didn't know if she was going to make it, and she did. And it's because we were available to help her with our clinic and with our staff, and because the amazing community around us support us, that, that we can do that for dogs like Nova, yeah.
Oh, well, well done. And Nova, well done to you, little girl. I don't think she's grown a skeleton yet. She just feels like a lump of puppy. She is just so relaxed and chilled. These would make beautiful additions to anyone's home. Absolutely beautiful. They seem to have such a lovely nature, like so many of the dogs there. And often all it takes is just a moment of bonding, a connection, so you can see the personality of the dog. So how do people get involved? How do we get tickets? And what's the spin-off for you? Because obviously this allows you to do some pretty cool stuff.
Absolutely. So the Sleepathon essentially is a fundraising event for us. So you'll buy tickets. You can visit tears.org.za/sleepathon to get your tickets. And then you kind of go on a quest to raise funds to help animals like Nova. We've got a huge veterinary clinics. We do a lot of sterilizing, a lot of outreach work, and of course we need funds to carry on doing that. And the more money our Sleepathon is raised, and the more animals we can reach out and help.
Amazing. And I know the Sleepathon is over 3 Saturdays. So it's this coming Saturday, the 11th of November, the 18th of November, as well as the 25th of November.
Still lots of dogs and cats with our cuddle buddies, so get your tickets before they all...
Well, it's a dirty trick, guys. It's a dirty trick. Every time I film at Tears or any of these incredible organizations doing what you're doing, I come home with someone. Or I go back and start the bizarre process of being vetted, which and I think when I did it with the last cat, my wife was convinced I was having an affair. With all these clandestine meetings, I'd go to gym but not come back sweating, and she's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Here's a cat, babe. And I love there are dogs and cats, which is really, really good. You need a chance to see these pups outside of their story. And I think it's important because people attach the trauma, they attach the mange-ridden dog that they see there to their own potential pet, and that might be a barrier when it should actually be the opposite, because they've proven what they can be as a companion. They've proven how strong they are. Why would you recommend, and maybe we can speak to both of you because your journeys through this organization have been very different. Why is it so important for people to plug in and experience this firsthand? I'll ask you first, Katie, because you are getting a double dose of love.
The thing for me that makes it so special is how resilient the animals are. Like a lot of the time people are like, how do you work here? How do you do this? Because it's so sad. And I say, well, I'm not going to let feeling sorry for them stop me from helping them.
That's toxic.
Because they don't feel sorry for themselves, you know. They'll, like, Callie had a leg amputated because of an accident. And, like, within the next day or two, she's running around and playing again. You know, they don't feel sorry for themselves. They just want to live a happy, healthy life. And if we can provide that for them, then you see them blossom. And, like, even Nova here, when she came, she was like a shell of herself. She had no personality, nothing, because she was so unwell. And then as she gets better, you just see her blossom and you see her personality come out, and it's really amazing. It's really
And the nice thing, she morphs to your own body shape. So it doesn't matter who you are, she will literally just morph into a cuddle buddy. I love it.
Exactly.
Oh.
Can I quickly ask, oh my
look.
gosh, if we look at your screen right now, you can see the early stages of Nova's journey. And to see where she is now. Can we just quickly manage expectations with the Sleepathon? Must I bring my own tent? Do I sleep under the stars? Do I sleep in a kennel? Like, please
Well, it's entirely up to you. So yeah, camping comforts, I'll definitely bring some stuff along. Definitely bring something to sleep on. We've had people in the past bring like yoga mats, blow-up mattresses. Not a good idea. Always get
Not
back
around
to the
dogs.
Ooh. Unless you want to put it to the test, maybe. Yeah.
You can really also get a big dog bed because then you can kind of leave that behind for your cuddle buddy that you spent the night with. So yeah, something to sleep on, something to keep warm. Dinner sorted, so we've got quite a big. It's like a whole festival almost before we lock everyone away for the night. So there's food and music and yeah, a real big community vibe. It's a really magical event.
It's going to be
You know,
magical.
it's become clear because we obviously have a bird's eye view of how NGOs connect to communities, and you guys have become probably the most authentic representation of the communities where these dogs come from. You've built the trust with them to be able to facilitate the sterilizations, to be able to do that. So this isn't just a dog story. This isn't just a cat story. This speaks to how we see ourselves, how we appreciate life, how we value ourselves, our children, our community. Because when they get this right, you can see the change in young children, how they view themselves. Your family is ready to have a furry friend join it. It is just a matter of finding the right connection. So do something utterly awesome this November. Come on, buy a ticket to, without a doubt, the most fun sleepathon in the world. Your donation, whether big or small, will make a massive difference. Look at the turnaround in Little Nova. That's what we're talking about. And maybe if you need an expression of resilience in your own life, it is waiting right there. And of course, you will be feeding into the impact-driven work, purpose-driven work that Tears do. And you can go to tears.org.za to find out more and see pictures of the pups that are up for adoption, because there are so many just like these gorgeous ladies that are ready and waiting. Absolutely love it. Tears, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.